Yep. Hang on. Okay.
Welcome, folks. This episode is brought to you by Boredom Kit, and today's episode hosted by the three hosts that you're used to. We're back. Phil Sniffin, Nick Tauton, and yours truly, AIRESTOTLE. Take it away, Uncle SHAZAM.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Panoramic podcast here, back on Mondays, and believe it or not, guess what, guys? So we are seeing Nick in person, live from the PI himself. Nick, how you doing, my man? And by the way, congratulations on your wedding.
Thanks. I'm doing okay. I'm just hoping my wife comes back soon so that she could join us for this podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I was really wanting to start early for, but because we couldn't, all of a sudden she's gone. So what more could I do?
Yeah, I tried to get on by like 7:30, but I know Phil doesn't get home from the gym by like 8, so.
Yeah. Well, we all have our little small mishaps, but it is what it is. But anyways, first of all, anyways, guys, Nick, glad to see you. Glad to see you're alive and you're well. No bad water drinking, which is great. So,
no, but
don't jinx it.
Get a couple headaches from various, causes.
Spoke too soon there.
From stress, yeah, ranging from stress to heat.
Damn.
Basically
Heat
not
exhaustion.
getting used to the. Not really heat exhaustion. It's just that I'm not used to this level of
Constant.
humidity. That's all.
Because at least in Hawaii, you get times of breeze and rain. Well, doesn't it rain there though?
Yeah, but right now, believe it or not, it's rainy season, and in some areas it's pretty dang flooded.
Mm.
well, I guess
I could.
Well, I guess since we're on that subject, I mean, like, I guess you can kind of walk us through, through the time there, being home in the Philippines and stuff. Like, I guess walk us through like everything that you.
If I was to tell you everything, I'd probably have to write a book. But the gist of it is, I am having some both good and bad times. But the bad times is mostly just boring moments where I pretty much couldn't go anywhere except for the mall.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yep, reminds me of my vacation. A lot of mall time.
Damn.
Yeah.
You go to SM?
No, it's the one in our area, it's Robinson's.
Oh yeah, Robinson's. The Red Mall, what I call it.
Yep. The Red Mall. That's an odd name for it.
Yeah, that's all I see when I see it. Like, hey, it's red. So.
Like a big baboon's ass red, like that.
Period red.
Yes. Like period blood red.
Don't ask me how I know that, but. Anyway.
Don't worry.
I'm about.
I can probably
ask
picture it
anyway.
We'll get back to that in our dirty session later. Ask your dirty questions.
Great.
Secrets.
Right. So, well, anyways, with that being said, you guys. So, as always here on the Panoramic on this podcast, as always, we jump right into curious questions. Okay, so Nick has a new one, which is good because
I like that one.
That's a good one. Okay. What made you respect your parents even more? Kind of, I guess, Nick, take a little bit. I guess not really worded, but like, what's the meaning behind this question?
Yeah.
Well, most people would say, "Oh, it's because my mom and dad worked so hard to give us a better life," all that stuff. No, this is actually something I'm gonna give a very unusual answer to this one. So, some time ago, I found out that my mom, when she was 18 years old, she actually used to play to an addictive extent. She used to play the very first Mario game ever made back in 1985. And I was like, hold up, what? So I went to look up what the game actually looked like, even though I kind of already knew in my head what it looked like. And I'm like, oh, this game? Mom, you used to play this game? And I showed her on my phone on the still that I paused on YouTube. And she's like, yeah, that's the game I played when I was younger. I'm like, no way, so you used to be a gamer then? She doesn't really know what gamer is supposed to mean, but, you know, she was really in love with that game back then. When I asked her if she's given the chance...
Are we talking like Atari, like Nintendo? Are we talking like the block, you know, the thing, like that thing?
Let's just say everything was 8-bit, and
it's the Nintendo.
On, let me get a quick
NES, the original NES, I think.
Yeah, the NES version. 1985 Mario.
Damn. Oh,
she played casually or like?
Yeah, this one, right? I don't know if it was addictive or casually, but the point is,
yeah, I had that game.
This is what she used to play, and I'm like, wait, I see this a lot on YouTube, and you played this game back then? Holy crap!
Well, I mean, at that time when, you know, games were on the games back in that era of, you know, the 8-bit era, like that was probably the first of many games that was just like, oh, like
Nintendo pretty much brought the gaming industry like back from the dead, if you think about it. Because it was a dying breed in like early 80s, and then Nintendo came along and showed, you know, the American audience what gaming was about.
Well, to this day, it's still like, you know, unfinished technology still.
Oh yeah, it's very new. Yeah. It's very new if you think about it. It's only been around, what, 30 years, actually.
Yeah. Maybe that's actually less. Not that long.
Mainstream gaming, so yeah, it's definitely evolving.
Machine, that's not very long.
It's still in its baby stages. If you think about it. But, yeah. So I guess back to the question. Going back, what about your dad? Since you said parents, did he play games or?
Not that I know of, but you know, this was more particular toward my mom, since you know, she actually used to play video games back then, which was something I never even knew.
Damn. Because my parents used to play Street Fighter actually back in the day. Street Fighter 2.
Oh, when it was on the home consoles way back.
Super Nintendo.
Back when.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she played that a lot.
The old Street Fighter games.
Yeah. SF2. Classic.
Man. No, I remember. I do remember those days too. The 8-bit era, of course. Not only the Street Fighter games, but who else could forget when Mortal Kombat started in that little bit era.
Of course.
And like
of course.
What's another good example? I think this is back in the 80s, but you had I remember seeing this at Jungle Fun Arcade, the one that's located that used to be that's still by Toys R Us. Had the WWF arcade. It looked like the same. It looked like the same graphics you would see in Knockout Punch, that Mike Tyson game.
Yeah. Punch Out.
Yep. So.
Well, I didn't play it, but the Angry Video Game Nerd, I used to watch his videos a lot, and that was one of the games he showed.
Man. But yeah. Okay. So. Nick, to answer your question, what made you respect your parents more? I think for me, what made me respect my parents more, other than like, you know, how long or how hard they've got to this point, you know.
Sacrifice.
Like how much sacrifice took in, you know, to getting us where we need to be at, you know. like my dad, who's been in the military for like since he was 18. So you kind of do the math. Like he's 56 now, right? So
Wow.
yeah, he's been here since 18, and you know.
Your dad's 56?
Yeah.
Holy crap, dude.
So almost 40 years then.
Yeah.
He just turned 50 recently.
Almost.
Well, no, sorry, not 56. Stupid. 54. My bad. I'm sorry, my math is off tonight. But anyways, no, but yeah, he turned 50 back in 2014.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so, and it was kind of like I even like respect him even more, not only for being in the service, but actually when during the times when he had like back in 2001, 2003 ish. I think that was it. But when he had to like when he had to, not, what's that word? When he had to deploy to Afghanistan and stuff, was like, so, and I freaking to this day I still respect him for, you know, even going out there, which to me is nuts. So, but
Well, here's for your dad. Thank you for your service.
yeah, so
Salute to you, Phil's dad.
there you go. So
Mr. Shazam.
there you go. So
Grandpa Shazam.
Or Old Man Shazam.
there you go.
There you go.
And
I feel
even
like playing a Johnny Cash song.
right, no, like even then it's like okay, there's no way I can't replicate or do anything the craziness that my dad had to go through. So it's like, so that's why I respect him like a lot more for doing what he does.
Alright.
Okay.
So
Well said.
but anyway, okay, now
Long here. Phil, you got a question?
yeah, hang on a second.
Or you want to give you a minute?
Yeah, give me a minute. Let's jump into your question real quick. So, okay, Eric, take it away.
Okay, so pretty much this question kind of conjured up in my head working today. For how long do you guys expect to live the 9-to-5 life? And if not, what would you do differently?
That's a
Meaning,
good
working
question.
every day,
I
and
really am
going
not
through the
sure.
motions. Like, if you weren't doing
Honestly,
this, what would you be doing?
I mean, even if I was to get through college and all, I feel like I still would be living 9 to 5. And the one thing I absolutely hope I do not experience is work stress, because work stress is one of the top factors that contributes to divorces, and I do not want to go through anything like that in my life. If I want to be married once, which I already am, I want it to stay that way.
Right. We got a long way to go. What about you,
So
Phil?
to answer the question, I'm not too sure.
Right. Because, I mean, besides the 9-to-5 job, there isn't that much options, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Unless
there
you're in the
isn't.
military or somehow a Twitch streamer, a famous Twitch streamer.
Mhm.
I mean, that's all easier said than done, obviously.
Right. So
Yeah.
Alright, what about you, Phil?
for me, I think for me, like, I really want to get out of the like I really want to try, like, expand my horizons more, and actually do something that's, like, worthy, get out, like, break out my comfort zone, and like I think we all feel it when we do the 9-to-5 drive, and every day and stuff, but at the same time, it's just like damn, what do you like? What's the idea? What's the direction going forward? Like, what are you?
What's the end game?
Yeah, what's the end game? So, for me right now, like the only thing that seems logical at this point, and one that actually makes sense, and I keep fighting myself because I keep fighting myself for it, is actually going back to school. And if you guys, for those who don't know me, like I never wanted to answer that question where people ask, so did you drop out of college? And I kind of like avoided that question a lot.
Yeah.
And to be like straight up, truthfully, honestly true about it, like I kind of already accepted that I pretty much failed. I kind of fucked up already.
Yeah. You're still young.
I mean, yeah. There's that, but like,
It's good to F up early rather than later, you know?
yeah.
You learn from your mistakes.
So,
True.
but that's just like personally
At least you hope to learn.
yeah, like I do. No, I really do hope to learn that I, learn from mistakes, and then that the next generation going forward doesn't make the same, or the next generation going forward doesn't make the same mistake. Which sadly we've been on a very really bad direction going forward, which is kind of bad. So, but with all that with all that said, with all that thought about it, yeah. I don't really have a timetable plan, but if I had to guess, the timetable plan, if I want to end the 9 to 5 struggle, I'd say about 5 to 10 years. That's the guess. For me.
5 to 10 years.
That's the guess for me.
So you're saying you're retiring in 5 to 10 years?
No, I mean like get out of that, like get out of
struggle. But what would you go into though, if not the 9 to 5? That's the thing. Are you gonna be a streamer? Are you gonna? Cause you think about it, people retire doing the 9 to 5. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like up until like 60 years old, they're still doing it.
And then they start regretting, oh my god, my life is a waste.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's also one of my biggest fears.
Wasting your entire
my
life.
life on working for a piece of paper.
Well.
Yeah, for the man.
I mean, yeah, that's because if there's one thing in life, and this will actually tie into my question actually in a bit, but like if there's the one dream that I still can go for at this age, I'd actually still continue to pursue wrestling.
Okay, so that's you're making that your career.
As the moment, like from now, it's just pretty much my commitment, my commitment to putting, not only putting myself out there, but to like
do something different.
Do something different. I mean,
yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, in reality wise, if that that doesn't work, okay, then maybe I'll go back doing the 9 to 5 shtick. But at least if it was this shape of reality, I wouldn't mind like just taking up a skill like and i.e. plumbing, i.e. HVAC,
yeah.
Things like that.
And again, it's easier said than done, but I think the only way to get out of that 9 to 5 bubble is to kind of put effort into something that you really want to do,
So yeah, and of course, yeah, all of us here in agreement would love to make a lot of money.
Again, easier said than done.
Yep. So,
I mean, if you think about it, and this is something I realized, and some people might not agree with me, but these days all people care about is paying the bills, which is very, very sad.
No, that's true. I mean, shit.
They literally live by the paycheck, paycheck by paycheck, and it's all because of bills.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yep. Again, as long as we're under this system, this government, it's almost impossible to get out of the 9 to 5 bubble. Because what else can you do, right?
Move to Canada?
Mhm.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, get out of the Trump.
I don't know about Canada. It's
Live in the
much
wilderness?
worse.
Oh yeah, maybe live the simple life.
There you go.
Anyway, moving on here.
Anyways, so now this is where where I said.
Oh yeah, you got a question? Okay.
Yeah, so this is where it kind of ties into my.
Show.
This is where it kind of ties into what I said earlier about how much I would actually still, go forward and achieving my dream, and that dream is becoming a pro wrestler. So despite any failures that going forward, would you still continue to chase that dream? Or then the IE is for me is like, oh, pro wrestling, despite whatever, despite like the mistakes I'm making, or tell me, oh, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, would you still keep going, and keep pushing? So I guess in your guys' idea is like, so my question to you guys, despite whatever dream that you guys want, whatever dream you guys are chasing, would you still go for it? Would you still go for that dream, or would you just kind of give up and settle?
I mean, again, every time you fail in something, you try to learn from it, and without failure, you can't really succeed. So the more you do it,
That's ironic.
the more you get better.
Sounds.
I know, yeah, that's how it works, I think. Because if all you know is success, how are you gonna learn?
So
Once you do lose, So yeah, I guess just keep on living the dream, as they say. You still got the dream.
I guess I'll just live by what Dory told me as a child.
just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Even if you're about to drown, just keep swimming.
So yeah, as this tweet has famously said here. Phil?
Yep. Oh, whoa, hello. Yes, thank you.
One can only dream.
One can
By
only
yours
dream.
truly.
Yes, one can only dream. So I don't know. Should that be a shirt?
Hashtag blessed.
Should that? Let me know in the comments if that should be a shirt, you guys. Right. So let me know. Let me know that if that should be a shirt. One can only dream.
Roman Reigns? No.
No.
Anyway. Oh, well, we got a quote of the week here by Nick. Explain this quote, Nick.
Well, I honestly had no idea you'd be talking about this stuff. But the fact that you are, this actually ties in pretty well. Wherever you are right now, you're not at the end of your rope. Whether you succeed at something now, or you fail at something now, just keep in mind, you still have a long road ahead, and you don't know. And the beauty of it is, you don't know what it's gonna be, whether it might be good or bad.
That's what life is, a long and winding road.
Well said.
That's a Beatles song, by the way.
No, wrong song. Sorry.
A long and winding road. It's one of their older classics. It's in the Let It Be album.
Oh,
So you guys can Google that later. Okay,
I was
moving right along.
thinking I can't remember the name of that song.
Not unusual.
No. It was another Beatles song. Gosh,
I don't know.
I'm gonna find it later, and hopefully, but
I can't Shazam your voice.
Okay, but anyway, anywho, with that being said, you guys, it's time it's that time for
We've
this
all
part
been
of
waiting for.
for the video
We should
games.
just name. We should just name this the Nick section because damn, you play a lot of Fallout
Yeah, since
And Skyrim.
and Skyrim. So take it away.
Well, since this is on the PC, technically I
Mods.
do have to start over my progress from the PS4.
Really?
But
Are you coming or you gonna batting?
where?
Kablawat.
Now? Oh jeez, I'll come later, I guess.
O yan ka ba?
Podcast. I was hoping Mia could be here, but we started kind of late.
Is she
It's
here?
like every week we tell each
Every
other,
Monday.
oh, what have we been doing, and then we upload it to YouTube.
It's a talk show,
Okay.
so
Anyway, so just a little gist of what's going on in Fallout. I'm loving every single mod that I'm looking for very specifically. Like the ones that I found are the service rifle mod, which basically I can make an M4 carbine out of it.
Holy
Mm.
crap!
The
Holy sh-
F-Nen 57 mod, for those who don't know what that is, it's basically
Bull
a
pup.
pistol that can carry up to 20 rounds. And it's used by pretty much every Western country in the world right now. And modern firearms mod, which is something that really gave me a gamer's hard-on when I saw it for the first time. In fact, I actually have a picture sample of Matt Santos' Road Ranger armory right over here. It's just a small part of it right now, but once I make my collection a lot more bigger, it's gonna be like, holy
Oh.
shit! This is like straight out of Punisher Max comic book armory.
Can't wait for that Cribs episode.
Yep, which is what the Road Ranger is supposed to be. He's supposed to have an entire room to himself
Of
dedicated to guns.
guns.
to,
Will we
you
see
know-
the BFG? I don't know if you guys watch Doom, but
I don't know. I know what that
Okay.
is. I haven't
Wayne
played
Johnson?
the games. Yes, and Carl Urban, but maybe you might see the BFG. Who knows?
Okay.
But right now it's modern firearms.
you know what BFG stands for, right?
Yep,
What?
big fucking gun.
Oh, that was big Filipino gun, but anyway.
No, it's actually big fucking gun.
Okay. So you
Anyway,
created Lam here.
Well, yeah, I just made him a little bit stronger as a character. There wasn't really a lot of exciting mods that I could find in Skyrim, but my most favorite right now, besides Road Ranger, is the new character I made named Cruza. In Skyrim, she's rocking a crossbow, but in Fallout 4 and the PS4, she couldn't do that. But thanks to mods from the PC, she's rocking a crossbow in Fallout 4 as well. Which, by the way, you should check out Crossbows of the Commonwealth. Great mod.
So with that mod, does even the NPCs can use crossbows?
Probably, but I'd rather keep the crossbow to myself.
Oh no, but like, can they come and can they pick it up and just use it on their own time?
Yeah, but, well, technically it is, it's essentially a weapon all on its own, just modded. But,
Oh, okay.
the best thing I could say is, with the right perks and the right legendary effect, the crossbow can be an extremely deadly weapon.
Oh yeah. As obviously foretold by Daryl Dixon,
Yup.
as you can see, Walking Dead. And we'll talk about that more
And-
later because Comic Con has some big announcements.
oh yeah.
And to some extent, PUBG also shows that.
Oh yeah, definitely. One hit
But
kill.
yeah.
Christmas.
Nick, so
Huh?
Bantay ka.
Where?
Iya kami. Bantay ko niya.
No, I'm gonna come later.
How?
Tricycle, I guess?
Wait, what is this? A party? Where are you guys going?
They're going somewhere, and I was told that we weren't gonna go anywhere, so
Last minute.
shucks. Yeah, I mean, again, it was pretty erratic, but since I probably don't know how to get to Luwag, I might probably go with them anyway. But just to give you a gist of the next three things of what's going on, Ant-Man and the Wasp. I'm just gonna erase that since I already talked about it before. Personal achievements, married man.
There you go. Before we get to personal achievements and stuff, so this is coming off of IGN from the source. So how interested are you still in Fallout 76? Like, has your interest like kind of just dwindled down, or is it just like kind of like moderate?
Well, I've been hearing some mixed reviews about expectations, so I don't know for certain until I can actually get a demo of the game.
You probably still try it out though, right? Because you're a Fallout fan.
Yeah, probably.
Well,
I don't know if I'll like it though.
Well, this is just straight up from IGN's IGN's Instagram and also Facebook. They're actually planning to release a beta of 76 this coming October.
For PS4?
For PS,
Okay.
for
all the consoles?
For all consoles.
Oh wow.
So, would the interest? So my question to you is, would your interest, would you still at least give it a try, or even entertain the thought?
Probably. But oh
But,
shit.
hey Nick, if you gotta go, then you can go. We can
Yeah,
postpone
I
this to
know.
another time.
Yeah, I think it might be best because seriously, I had no idea this would happen. I really
That's fine.
didn't.
Are you going to the
Okay,
mall?
see you guys later.
To another house?
All right.
All I know is we're going to Lawag. I wasn't specified where in Lawag.
Okay.
Could be a surprise, but who knows?
All right. Don't get drunk.
Yep.
Okay. No,
Just
don't
text
worry.
me, dude.
I'm only getting drunk at my house. Okay, bye.
All right,
man.
Nick.
See you later.
See you later, dude. Okay, well, there you go, guys. So
I was
Nick
really hoping for that drunk story and the married story, but we'll save that for next time, I guess.
I guess so. Oh boys. Well, okay. Well, sorry guys. I guess it is what it is. So,
Yeah, so we'll definitely get that. Maybe like a quick Wednesday or Friday show to kind of
to kind
make up for this one. Yeah,
of kind of
if he's free.
So.
But yeah, since Comic-Con just happened, Phil, why don't you announce to the audience what the big announcements were?
Well, okay.
As I take a break here.
Well,
Gotta go back.
so for those who tuned in, or were at the San Diego Comic-Con this past week. So there's been like some huge announcements, which I was like, did not even see coming. Like, well, I mean, the Aquaman. Okay, well, first of all, the Aquaman one, like, I was not that surprised that it was already coming and stuff, but other than that, like, how do I say this? But like, there's just like a lot of like cool stuff that's actually happening like right now, like at this age. Oh, there we go. Sorry, had to do a little bit of adjustment here, guys. So bear with me if you know what I mean. No, but anyway, as I was trying to say, so anyways, it's just been trailer drop city at this point. So we got the Glass, we got Glass, Samuel L. Jackson, McAvoy, and Bruce Willis. So pretty much that universe that consists of Unbreakable, Split, and now Glass being the third movie. So now which I find, it's like, oh shit, it's coming, like it's all coming together like huge in a very huge way. So pretty stoked about that one. And but other than that, like Aquaman trailer, I was very, very impressed with the trailer. Not gonna lie. It's been like, honestly, it's been like a real long time coming. And of course we had the Godzilla trailer, and then we had all the TV show trailers that were also dropping too. By the way, and I was even talking to Air about the DC Universe Network. So basically, DC Universe Network, if you guys didn't know, it's basically the it's basically like the Netflix model, you know, basically a streaming service, if you will. But this DC Universe like Netflix model network kind of shtick, it's pretty cool because it's like looking when I read more details and I had to look this up online, right? I was like, okay, so basically it's like it's not only on Netflix, but there's also like you can also not only watch movies, you can watch TV shows, you can also read the comics on top there. And I was like, oh, this is like super dope for any like DC DC comic fans. And I'm a DC comic fan myself, and I'm actually both DC and Marvel content because I love because I'm a fucking nerd for this kind of thing, you know. But yeah, just I'm really stoked for it, and I'm really stoked and this is a very unpopular opinion, but I am stoked for the Titans TV series. I thought the trailer itself was pretty badass, especially when you have Robin being like, fuck Batman. I was like, oh motherfucker, oh straight savage, because the FCC can't go over that rule. So, but with that being said, it's like, wow. So,
what's going on?
Oh, okay, so now I was talking about some of the highlights from the trailers that were just dropping. Like, like for instance, I was talking about I was pretty much talking about the Titans trailer, like the first original trailer that's only gonna be exclusive only to the DC the DC Universe Network. So
which ones would be your favorite?
Right now, I don't think they like dropped the trailer for they haven't dropped trailer for like Harley Quinn or Swamp Thing yet. So that's in the works right now. So, but overall, just hearing about the Titans live action stuff, I was like, this is I could actually kind of get into it in a way, you know. So
right.
So I can kind of see myself, kind of getting into the series. So, but other than that, of course, Young Justice season 3. I thought that show alone was pretty is good. It's also amazing. I think you'd still rewatch seasons 1 and 2 on Netflix. Probably check that out. Probably
really?
have to rewatch that later. So.
Is that the DCU or CW?
Well, I'll get into the CW stuff in a moment, but like, no. So the Young Justice stuff, that one was you could be able to watch it on freaking like Cartoon Network kind of thing.
Oh wow.
Yes. So, there's that like, but I guess to have it like exclusively on their upcoming platform. So I thought that's pretty cool and stuff. So, but anyways, I guess the real topic that I kind of want to get into was the Shazam trailer. Like that blew me out of the water a little bit, or that blew me out of the water. No pun intended, because Aquaman just blew me out of the water too. So,
yeah. So UNKO Shazam, what do you think of Shazam?
Dude, it nailed it. Like it nailed it perfectly. Like his origin story, because like his costume and everything, and I guess the story that they're going with is from the New 52 origin story. So which is good, which is really good, because by unpopular opinion, I thought New 52 stuff, the New 52 origin storylines were actually great. Because some people these New 52 origin storylines were shit,
Yeah.
But unpopular opinion, I actually enjoyed the New 52 origin stories. It was a nice, it was like it didn't like take, because like it didn't really like take away, you know, like everything. It had to revamp everything. It just took bits and pieces from what the original story, and just made it felt more modern.
Or just an enhancement, pretty much.
Yeah, just an enhancement. So
Okay.
like it's still you know honored. It's still honored, like, you know, the original details stuff. You know.
Right. Still has its core plot going.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so it doesn't like disdain, you know, any of the characters. So.
Well, it isn't really like up to topic with this, but for you, what's your most anticipated movie of the year?
Right now,
A lot of big ones coming.
yeah, there's a lot of big ones coming right now, because holy crap, like it's just right now we're in a whirlwind of a lot of shit that's happening, like in terms of movies, like the DC DC the DCEU, or I don't know, I think they're gonna change that name soon, but they're like they had a good show at this weekend's Comic-Con. So they really you know stepped up the game. And then going back to the Shazam stuff, I like it. I like the route they're taking on it. Like, I dig it, because I don't know if you notice, but like if you seen, but having looked at, you know, like Justice League and BVS, like of course, you know, that was the, you know, the Zack Snyder Dark Turn stuff, and that's what, and for whatever reason, oh, general audiences didn't like
So a little too dark.
yeah.
It's not as upbeat as Marvel.
Yeah, so, and again, here's another unpopular opinion, cause guys, I'm from unpopular opinions, cause,
We should call this podcast that.
right. So, well, here's another unpopular opinion. I actually thought the Zack Snyder cut stuff was actually good, despite everyone saying, oh, it's too dark, it's too shitty, it got low ratings, oh, it has like a 1% score on Rotten Tomatoes, oh, blah 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 blah.
Right.
I
So you
actually,
don't think it's that bad?
it's not that bad. It's because honestly, the worst thing that could happen right now, honestly, the worst thing that I could rather be watching, I could be watching I'd rather be watching like BVS or Justice League over Green Lantern. Like, so, but yeah. Anyways, back to what I was trying to say. What the thing about the like the thing about the Shazam trailer, I actually dig it, because it takes a much more lighter tone. It makes you know, loving, you know, superheroes in the DC universe lovable again, kind of thing.
Right.
So
Not just these, you know, over serious characters
yeah,
that people can't relate to.
and but other than that, like that, I like the route they're taking, but I'm not gonna discredit, you know, Zack Snyder for doing what he did, because, you know, his idea, his passion was to pretty much really try to relate to the audience, you know, in a very like you know, unique, dark way, and and the only exception who I think could have who I feel that should have a really dark story is Batman, because Batman does, no joke, has a really like dark story.
No matter how you put it, you can't. Yeah. His parents died. He had to grow up in a Batcave.
So
Really dark. You can't really make a comedy Batman.
like, yeah,
Unless you're Adam West.
thank
that
you.
Was,
Yeah, unless you're Adam West.
that was the exception. Yeah.
So
But yeah, other than that, he's dark. He's a dark man.
but yeah,
And I'm okay with that, honestly. I think that's where Batman shines the most.
yeah,
He's the Dark Knight, right?
exactly. And like the other thing too, like the other thing too, it's like I actually had an enjoyable time watching it. You know, because
Right.
everyone else in the general audience and everyone else popular around the world just like, oh, fuck you, we don't like this movie kind of thing. You know.
I feel like they don't like it only because other people don't like it. You know. Like
See,
they're not even giving it a chance.
that's the thing. It's like, guys, I get it. Zach, I get it. It's not the Batman you want. It's the
Right.
it's the Batman we deserve. Nolan line. Anyway, so, but anyways, but with that being said, there's also some very controversial news that also dropped over the weekend. I don't know if you read about it, but apparently James Gunn got fired from Disney.
Why?
Apparently, sorry, let me try reading this right. Okay, so James Gunn gets fired from directing Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3
Wow.
because of some racist or some really immature jokes that he made 9 to 7 years ago. I feel like this is like
What?
I feel like this is like the whole not Mark Stewart. Not Mark Stewart. What am I thinking? No, I'm thinking some. No, okay. I feel like this is like the whole the whole thing. Hulk Hogan got busted for when he got busted for the sex tapes. Or,
Oh. Like
like
Kobe rape assault
yeah, like all these things that are I guess what's
allegations.
all these allegations and all these like evident
No evidence. Yeah.
all these evidential tweets or stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, guys, come on. You're
Really?
like they're bringing up crap from the past, and they got and you get busted for it, which I find like, what the are you kidding me?
I know. And it happened 7-9 years ago. Like, come on, just let it go. I'm sure he's a changed man by now, right?
Yeah.
You would think.
And then I was befounded because I actually like James Gunn, his work on Guardians. It was good.
Oh, yeah.
It was great.
So, I mean, do you know if he started 3 yet? Guardians 3 at all?
He actually turned in the final script, like.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay. So he finished the script, but no shooting yet.
yeah, because they won't be shooting till January of next year.
Wow. Dude, I wonder who's gonna take his spot, and I wonder if this is a bad decision to let him go.
Well, frick yeah, it's a bad decision, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a lot of people who actually stood up for James Gunn. One in particular, Dave Bautista.
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt stood up for him, and then a lot of people who work in or Disney Marvel, are actually or even fans are just like trying to stand up for him, like, okay, shit happens, like,
Michael Rooker. Do you think there's a chance that they could kind of come back? He could come back.
I want to say he can. I want to say he could, but I don't know. At this point, it's like, shit.
He's married to Jenna Fisher.
That's
What the really? I did not know that.
So.
Oh, he was married. Okay, they were former spouses. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they broke up in 08. I see.
But if to me, I think if you had to kind of like choose a replacement director or someone to help do it and stuff, I'd say freaking Taika Waititi. Dude, that I don't know if you ever watched some of like the featurettes or the behind the scenes stuff for Thor Ragnarok. But like Taika Waititi, like his like
He's from here, right?
yeah. Oh no, he's from Australia. Excuse me.
Oh.
But no, but if you ever saw like some of his featurettes, is like as a person, like he's actually like a fun like
He fits that vibe.
like no he's like a real like fun and like a fun person to work with.
And I feel like the cast would love him, right?
Yeah, like the amount of fun that he had, when he was playing Korg, which I thought was hilarious. He's like, "Hey, my name's Korg. What jump on the ship? Want to come? you know, I thought that stuff was classic.
Yeah, I think he'd be perfect because Ragnarok was a success too. So
But yeah,
from that, dude, I didn't know James Gunn's brother was Kraglin.
yeah. Remember he
What
was
the
the real,
Yeah, the skinny dude.
real skinny dude, and remember he was trying on the kind's Finn
Yeah,
during
at the end.
during one of
So
the
is he gonna be a key
post-credit
character?
I
You think?
I think he's set. I'm pretty sure he's set to be like one of the like yeah, pretty much one of the key characters, or now I guess like the new roster for the Guardians, because I've been reading online from different online sources that because after Guardians Volume 3, apparently some of the actors, some contracts are gonna end up, you know, they're pretty much gonna end up going down anyway. So because I don't know if some of them will renew, because we don't know if we're gonna get i.e. Groot and Rocket spinoff, or you know, or even a Nova spinoff, you know, that kind of thing.
Right.
So
Oh, I'd love to see that.
but yeah, cause so yeah, I've been reading from different online sources that again, you know, some actresses, you know, their contract with Marvel, and some of them would actually end after well for the Guardians one, some would actually end after Guardians Volume 3. So,
Right. I feel like they should do like a more in-depth look at Nebula's character.
I think so too. I think
She's a really big, important.
I think
cast.
so. I think so too. And it's funny because it's funny you mentioned that, because like they're actually not, I guess, well, not Nebula, but they're actually doing Black Widow's solo movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like they got
Wait,
through their
Scarlet.
Yeah,
Wow. Congrats.
like what? Like
Okay.
like pretty much, yeah. Black Widow is gonna get her own movie.
That's good because they want to show them that they're not sexist, I guess, because they're all men,
Right, so
like DC has Wonder Woman and stuff, so they're kind of countering that.
it's like, what the heck? So yeah, so pretty much right now, there's no plot in place yet, but apparently the director is Kate Shortland. Apparently Kate Shortland she has experience in directing like spy espionage films. So
Oh, really?
So I think she would do well making a Black Widow movie.
Oh yeah, he would.
So
Perfect.
So definitely she would do pretty good. So hopefully maybe it might be the same vibe as like Atomic Blonde, Charlize Theron.
Yeah. I haven't watched that, but I've seen the trailers. It looks really good.
I haven't watched it too. So I was actually been looking.
I've been meaning to though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Looking for a good torrent version.
right. So
IG Pie, hopefully you're not watching.
right.
You can go F yourself.
Fuck IG Pie, man.
So, okay, moving right along here. We're kind of going over the 1
I
hour
know.
mark.
Sorry. So, anyways,
Alright.
but yeah. So anyways.
Any last thoughts before we end the night?
Uh,
I think Dio is on PUBG right now.
yeah, Dio's on PUBG. Right now,
Because I feel like we have a lot of things to talk about, but I kind of want to save it for when Nick comes back.
yeah.
Hopefully this week. So
'Cause when is he set to come back?
he's gonna be in Lawag for a couple of days.
Okay, but
So
okay.
and he doesn't have his laptop with him. So obviously maybe Thursday, Friday ish. Hopefully.
Hopefully he'll be back.
So we can do a second show then.
Right. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I guess with that in mind, if you guys are not doing anything Thursday, well, this is my local announcement. If you guys are not doing anything Thursday, come to There you go. Come to also Yummy Bar and Grill
Oh, nice.
for
Shout outs.
shout out to also Yummy Bar and Grill for hosting video game tournaments there. So
FYI, it's not a strip club.
FY, yeah, that's right. FYI, it's not sure.
Porsche doesn't work there.
No. No, I think. Thank God that. Thank God that. What
Hopefully
a story. You know.
Wait, we can save that story for next time.
You know what's fun. What's funny. I should have Dio retell that story from his view. What happened. And,
Dude, let's have him as a special guest next week.
Yeah. So.
That's what people want to hear.
Yeah. And also, guys, and also again, reminder announcement. I will be in Las Vegas August 1st all the way to August 6th. So if you guys catch me at the Mandalay Bay Convention Center for EVO 2018, say what's up. And yeah. And all right. So well, I guess that's it. Well, hopefully we can cross our fingers. We can get a part 2 story with Nick.
Oh yeah.
So with that in mind. Ladies and gentlemen,
We'll update you guys.
Yeah, we'll update you guys, and hopefully, I'm gonna get back to work on getting our social media shit in play. So.
Yep.
Okay. Anyways, guys. Well, with that in mind, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button on Panoramic Gaming and also on Panoramic TV as well. Make sure you follow the links and you guys like us, subscribe to us. No, wherever we are. So, but until then. Till next week.
Good night and good luck.
Yep. Goodbye and good night. Bang. This has been the Panoramic Podcast.
Bingo, bango. See you on Discord.
See you on Discord, guys. All right.